and Fantom has just announced a major upgrade which changes the landscape for this layer 1 solution. You can see the price moved from 32 cents up towards 35 as Bitcoin rallied over the weekend. But what was this major upgrade which Cronje tweeted about? We're going to break it down. We're going to break down exactly what it means, plus where the price action can move from here. Smash the likes, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to trade Fantom or any other altcoin, you can do so using Bybit or Mexi. Links in the description, some amazing bonuses which also support this channel as well. As you can see here on Fantom, Fantom was hovering here for a while along this 32 cent support. Now, of course, we know this price target from the bottom of the wedge which we collapsed from, and it managed to hold a little bit of support. Since then, Bitcoin's had a nice big move over the weekend, getting close to that 28,000 level mark and even breaking it momentarily. And now you can see Fantom hit 35 cents and it's just cooling off a little bit, just shy of 34 cents. But what it went down, Cronje tweeted, gas monetization done, build, deploy, earn, and he links across to the Fantom gas monetization project. Now, for those who aren't familiar, this is an upgrade proposal which has been in the works for a little while now and is finally ready for people to use. Let me break it down in simple layman terms. What you can do now as a dApp developer on Fantom is earn a percentage. Earn 15% of the gas fees you produce. So if you're a dApp developer, if you're one of these projects like Stargate or Layer Zero or SpookySwap or Beats, or if you're building on Fantom now, you have an incentive to earn 15% of the gas fees. This is a very, very smart model. I liked when it got voted through, and we're going to go through the details now of why this could be a huge game changer for Fantom as a layer 1 solution. Now, the first thing we need to understand, and of course, we've been talking about Fantom for years now at this point. When nobody was talking about Fantom, we were talking about Fantom here on this channel. And I spoke about it because I saw how advanced the technology was at the same time being hugely undervalued. That continues to be the case. We know Fantom doesn't have huge amounts of VC interest or billionaires interested in the project. No, but it needs to be able to attract the best dApp developers. The aim of the game of all the layer 1 solutions out there right now, whether it's Near Protocol and layer 2s as well, whether it's Polygon as a layer 2 solution, whether it's Cardano, whether it's Avalanche, they all need to attract the same pool of limited, talented developers in the world. As Web3 gains more and more adoption, you're going to get more Web3 developers. But right now, the amount of really good ones are limited, and all these layer 1 solutions are throwing money at them to attract them to this ecosystem. Okay, we've seen those. We've seen grants being thrown around in huge amounts of money to attract the talent. If you attract the talent, you have a good layer 1 blockchain. And if you read through this, they actually explain this quite nicely as well. They say, look, social media platforms thrive on the success of their content creators. Absolutely. Look at YouTube, look at TikTok, look at all these platforms like Twitter. They understand that they have to pay the creators for them to pay and produce good content. It's the same for blockchain, guys. If you want people to come and build, on Fantom, why should they? Right? Yes, the tech is great. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it's cheap. Yes, the UI is beautiful. What else? Give them incentives. Because guess what? They're going to have Avalanche knocking on their door. They're going to have Cardano knocking on their door. They're going to have Near Protocol knocking on their door. The best developers will. And we know that a layer 1 solution is only as good as the use cases being built on it. So what if you got good tech? If there's no good killer use cases, no good DeFi projects, NFTs, gaming, metaverse, and the rest of it, nobody's going to use your layer 1. Right? It's like having the best Apple App Store and nobody building any apps on there. If WhatsApp and all these other apps are on there, who's going to use Apple Store? Nobody, right? And that's the problem right now. People are so focused on their layer 1 tech that they're not attracting the best dApp developers. So this is a huge move in the right direction. But let's get into some of the details because some people are confused about how this is going to work. There's a big thing that has happened here through the latest governance proposal, which you can take a look at. And that is that the burn rate will be reduced. Fantom had a burn rate of 20%. That's being reduced to 5%. And they're going to take that 15% towards the gas monetization plan. Okay, this gas monetization plan will reward high quality dApps. So I don't want everybody to think this is just completely sunshine and rainbows. No, they're actually changing some of their burn mechanics as well. So we've got to be honest and transparent about what's going on here. But it is a good thing that the foundation are focused indeed on attracting good dApp developers. That's important. And guys, if you're not in our free Telegram group, what are you waiting for? You get all the updates, you get news flashes, you get polls, you get chart patterns, you get insights. Make sure you're involved in there. Also, guys, definitely check out the link to Bybit, ijaz.uk/Bybit, and trade with us, right? You get some amazing bonuses, which I've negotiated with the Bybit team. That is an affiliate link, which helps me support the channel, but it still gives you the best deal that there is out there on the market. So definitely go check it out. Links in the description. Have a read of what what you get access to, and definitely take advantage of that. When you jump into this, you can take a look here at some of the more details, but I do want to fill you in on how people can get access to this, right? The gas monetization program has established several requirements. They must complete at least 1 million transactions, and they have to have been live on Fantom for at least 3 months. Note that the above criteria are measured against each individual smart contract deployed on the Fantom mainnet. Ineligible transactions gas monetization program decreased the burn rate of Fantom from 20 to 5%, and the resulting 15% of the gas fees were allocated to dApps participating in the program. However, not all transactions on Fantom stem from dApps that are participating in the gas monetization program. The 15% share of gas fees from ineligible transactions gets stored in a multi-sig wallet and is used for increasing bonuses, supporting public good infrastructure like the RPCs, donating to Gitcoin or matching grants, rewarding successful content creators, sending to the burn address. Okay, that's good. So at least it's not just getting pocketed, it's getting used for one of these things. We need to make sure that is being the case as well. Okay, good news. Now, one thing we do need to call out, like we've called out quite a few times here on Fantom, is where's the attention around this, right? Where is the attention around this? If it wasn't for Cronje tweeting this, which, you're thankful that he's back on social media and pushing this, where is this message going? It's not getting spread about. It's not getting talked about. It's not on the mainstream websites like CoinDesk or Cointelegraph. Why is nobody talking about it? Thankfully, Cronje has tweeted it. It's got 500,000 views here. That's good. But you need more in terms of marketing. You need to shout about these great features. This is what makes your platform different from others. And that's one element Fantom really, really needs to continue to improve on going into this next bull run. But it does help that Cronje is back in the saddle. Otherwise, many people would not have heard about this feature being launched. So now let's take a look at the different price structure here. And of course, before I can get into this, I want to make sure you guys understand what Bitcoin is doing, because it's all correlated. Bitcoin fell from the symmetrical triangle. You guys know we monitored this very, very carefully on this channel, and it fell perfectly to the bottom of the wedge, 26.2. It held support and it moved perfectly. Where did it move? Right to the top of the wedge again, right to the top of the wedge, 28,300, got rejected, and now it's looking to retest. It's looking to retest the support at 27.7. So what you want to see from Bitcoin here is this. It needs to bounce. It needs to go work through 29. Very important. If it doesn't, I shared this in my update yesterday. Make sure you go watch it. I did a detailed Bitcoin breakdown. Obviously, this video is for Fantom. But if it doesn't, the bears can take control. And the reason we need to know that is if the bears take control again, you could be expecting Fantom to come back to 32 cents again. So again, what we want to see is this rotate, push onwards, and Fantom to get above 35. 35 is a very important level for Fantom here on the 4-hourly chart. Zooming up to the daily chart, and then you start to see the bigger structure that we're in, right? And Fantom really needs to start get going now beyond some of these key levels. And really the main level here you're looking at is 50 cents. Can Fantom start working its way back above that 50-cent level mark to start stretching its legs? Now, of course, we know this is not an issue with Fantom specifically, right? We know that everything has been Bitcoin-led. Bitcoin dominance is still very high at that 48% mark. So all coins are sleeping. They're sleeping across the board. In fact, Fantom is still one of the outperformers relative to other altcoins. But you can also see that we're still below our daily EMA ribbon. And this is not good. The daily EMA ribbon is starting to expand. That is not good. As quickly as we can, we want to see altcoins, and in particular Fantom, get above this in order to recover some higher levels. If we're unable to, then I will be looking at 32 cents again if we notch back down again as more DCA opportunities here on Fantom. Zooming out to the weekly chart, and you start to see the kind of predicament we're in, which is now seeing 1, 2, let's look at this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red weeks in a row here on Fantom, which is not ideal at all, right? A lot of weakness here in the charts, but this has not been Fantom specific, right? This has been market-wide. We know Bitcoin was pulling back. Now we've seen over the weekend here, Bitcoin having a move to the upside. Can now altcoins start to move if Bitcoin can reclaim 29, 30, and most importantly, 31k. Also here on Bitcoin, some are calling that this head and shoulders pattern is technically invalidated. I'm not too convinced on this just yet. The way I've got my head and shoulders pattern drawn here, you can see looks like we're getting rejected here exactly at the neckline. So what I want to see here is us to get above this neckline, push through this next level, ideally past 29,000, and then we can call that this pattern is invalidated. But so far, the impulsive move has been good here on Bitcoin. More interestingly, however, is the big cup and handle pattern, which we've been monitoring. The fact that we've had a nice big move here over the last couple of days on Bitcoin has meant we've moved from the bottom and maintained the cup and handle pattern. Remember, this price target takes us all the way up to 45,000 here on Bitcoin, which would be a nice and exciting move if we can get past the neckline between $30,000 and $31,000. But from a fundamental perspective, that's a real huge update here from Fantom. And again, a reminder that they're focused on what matters, which is long-term, making sure you're attracting the best dApp developers. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this new gas monetization fee? Do you feel a little bit upset that the burn rate has changed, or do you think this is a good way to attract good content and build good projects on the layer 1 itself? Let me know your thoughts on Fantom in the comments below. Don't forget to go watch this Bitcoin update here, and I'll see you in the next one.